welcome back to my channel. So today I'm here with Nikki.
Hello!
We are going to be doing a girl advice video, and I tweeted out asking you guys to tweet me your questions, and we got a lot of tweets.
Yeah, I was shocked. You got like a bajillion responses.
Literally. So let's get on into it. So the first question is how to act around your crushes. Seriously.
Oh, seriously.
Seriously.
This is
a big deal.
Yeah.
If I'm around a guy that I like I automatically get like really shy.
Totally.
What's really sad, I hate to say this, but when you're around guys that you don't like but they like you, you're really confident, I feel, because you don't really like them, you're not trying to impress them. But when you're around a guy you like, you're like trying to impress them. I wish I acted the way I am around guys I don't like to guys I do like, because it'd be so much less stressful. But I feel like just in the end, just being yourself. I know that's like super cliche and everyone says that, but at the same time it's like it is very true.
Oh, totally.
Because if you're acting completely different and then eventually he'll figure it out.
I was just gonna say
that.
It's
just like no. But what about you? What would you say?
Yeah, I'm gonna chime in and say the exact same thing. I'm a tad bit older than Teala.
Just a little.
But I don't like to call it older, I like to call it wiser. I would say, in my experience, she's exactly right. The more that you can be like truthful and upfront about who you are, the better it's gonna be in the long run, because it's not like, oh, I don't want to scare him away. It's like, dude, if that's gonna scare him away, then it's gonna scare him away eventually anyway. So just be you. So if you end up scaring him away and he doesn't like you, then great. You found out early on before you got all invested and got your feelings hurt.
Yeah. So the next question is, what do I do when my friends don't invite me to do anything? Are they really your friends?
I was just gonna say that.
If they like isolate you out of their clique or their group, then maybe they don't really accept who you are. And if they don't truly accept who you are, I don't know, I think you need to try hanging out with different people. I feel like in high school and in grade school or any school you go to, I feel like that's the time where you should really experience who you are and like experiment a bit. And I feel like if you get so invested in staying in this one clique, you won't get to really enjoy that. So I feel like hang out with different people, you know?
Totally. And I 100% agree with that too. I had a friend in high school who was like my best friend, and I would find out like the following day that she had like gone to a party or done a party or something like that. And I'm like, dude, I'm really confused because I thought we were like really good friends. And I wasn't invited. And I realized that like, I don't know, it's something weird that just happens in high school.
It has a lot to do with like the people that they're close with might not be close to you, and they're like, oh, we don't want drama, we don't like that person.
Totally.
It's just like, I don't know.
Hang out with different people and find out who you are and where you fit in. And yeah.
How to deal with drama. In my opinion, I say don't even deal with it. And by that, I mean like, don't invest so much time and get so wrapped up where your day's just filled with hate, and you're just like, oh, I don't like this, I don't like that, because you're wasting valuable time hating on something and just investing in whatever is making you really upset. And that time can be used to actually having fun, going out, eating ice cream, watching Netflix, you know, whatever you do that makes you happy. I feel like drama is just something that comes with everyone's life, no matter, especially when you're a teenager, because I feel like at that age there's just a lot more cattiness.
Hormones
raising, all of that. So I feel like when it comes to drama, I try to stay away from it like as much as I can. I'm just like, I'm a very sweet person. I don't like making people feel uncomfortable or like making them feel sad or anything. If it's anything that I did, I'm like the first person to be like, look, I'm sorry. Like,
I don't want
problems or anything like that down the long run. But if it's just catty stuff, if it's rumors and stuff like that, just ignore it, because at the end of the day, like, a bird's gonna poop on someone's head, and that's gonna be like the story of the town. Like, you know what I mean? It's gonna be old news soon, so.
I mean, I almost don't even have anything to add to that, because I 100% agree.
Right? Yeah.
Ignore it.
How do you know if a guy likes you? For me, to be honest with you, I'm the worst. Like, I'm the type of person that, like, a guy could actually like me, and I'm just always thinking, like, oh no, we're just friends. Oh no, they don't like me. But, I mean, I feel like a good way nowadays with technology is like, it could be even on Twitter, like obviously somebody you know, but like, you know, favoriting their tweets and stuff. That's what I do. When I like a guy, I'm like, oh, I'll favorite their selfie or something like that. I'll like their photo on Instagram. But I feel like in the long run, I feel like texting is a good way to know, kind of just like how they text you, if they use like a winky face or like XOXO or something like that. I think that's a really cute way. I do that sometimes with people that I might like saying XOXO at the end of something. I think that's kind of cute. But keep it simple. Don't be like, send me a photo or something like that. If anyone ever says that, like, throw your phone out the window, delete the contact. That is just old
not good news.
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with that. And also, I think it depends on your age, but once you get like older teenage years, if a guy is wanting to hang out with you. When I was first hanging out with Dan, I told my mom, oh mom, he doesn't like me. And she was like, honey, guys don't hang out with girls that much if they don't like them.
It's true.
I was like, no, mom, he thinks of me as one of the guys. She was like, he doesn't think of you as one of the guys. So if a guy is pursuing you at all, like texting you a lot, or like writing on your Facebook wall, I don't know, anybody at this age uses Facebook anymore.
No, it's ancient history.
It's ancient history, exactly. But if they tweet you or anything, or they're hanging out with you or making plans, it basically means they like you, I would pretty much say.
What do you do when you're in love with a boy but you don't know how to say it to him? Well, I feel like being in love, that's so, like, intense. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I'm not saying that you're not in love. You could be.
Yeah.
But, I mean, maybe you just really like the person. I feel like in love is, like intense.
Serious.
Like, I'm in love with you. And I feel like you shouldn't say that to a really young teenage guy because, in my opinion, I feel like they would get scared away. And to be quite honest with you, I would get scared away. I'd be like, whoa, this is so much. But, you know, in my opinion, I would not go up to him and say I am in love with you because I think that's very extreme.
That's a lot.
But I would test the waters a bit before I just pour my heart out. If you feel like he doesn't like you at all, maybe it's not such a good idea. If you do feel like there's chemistry and you guys hang out a lot, then I would be like, you know, I kind of want to be more than friends with you.
It's actually funny because the first time Dan told me he loved me, I told him I had to go pee. I was like, I gotta pee now because I was really freaked out. Now, I was actually dating him and it still freaked me out because to me, saying you love someone is like so big. I was like, oh crap, this guy like must want to marry me. It turns out he did. But at the time I was like, oh my gosh. So exactly, kind of from what Teala said, if that's the position you're in where you're just like liking this guy, please don't go tell him that you love him because it's just
especially
extreme.
when you're like in high school, you know, like that is just like guys would be like, bye. Give advice on standing out and being yourself. Oh, I love this question, just saying, because I, like, not only is it like, okay, I don't even know how to say this. Basically, I feel like being yourself is so important. Like, I know we keep saying this, but it is so important. Just be yourself, literally. Like, I have a lot of friends that do different things that I would never do, and I don't judge them for it because it's their life. But you know what I mean? If you get so invested where, like, you're hanging out with friends that do stuff that you're like, whoa, I would not do that, and you feel like you have to do that to impress them, don't do it.
Exactly.
In my opinion, I feel like I'm around a lot of friends that do kind of crazy stuff sometimes, and I'm just like, no, that's not me, I don't do it. And they're like, oh, that's perfectly fine. And that's the type of friends you want to be around if they're like accepting you. But if it goes to the point where they're like, what? You're not doing this? You need to be doing that? Then they're not your friends.
Going out and finding things that you like, it kind of helps you find yourself.
It does, definitely.
You know? So I think that everything she said is true, and experimenting with different things that you like can help that even more if you don't quite like know who you are.
Exactly. And also I feel like moral background is good too. Like if it's something you're like, this sounds really boring, but it's true. If your parents are like, don't do this, and you know in your heart like, I don't want to do that, that's also kind of knowing yourself too. Knowing your limits, knowing that you don't want to do whatever it is you want to do.
You're such a big girl.
Thank you.
True. That's
right?
really
It's so
good
true.
advice.
So that is all the advice that we are going to be giving today. We also did a crazy cooking challenge video over on her channel. I will link it inside of the description down below, or you can just go ahead and click her beautiful face if you guys want to do that, or either way, whatever works for you. Do not forget to thumb up this video and let us know in the comments down below if any of this advice helped you, or if you have more advice questions that you want us to give you in the future, because I feel like we should be collabing again.
Dude, this is really good. I would love to.
I think so.
What's fun?
Let us know if you want us to do more videos together. Bye!